Hello, and welcome to the video. I've got something to show you today that I have been having a lot of fun with. I came across this a couple of days ago. I was on the Reddit, DomiNations subreddit. Big shout out to I Ate Your Left Sock, by the way, and anyone that's maybe come from the DomiNations subreddit. So anyway, I was on the Reddit and I came across this post that someone had basically posted a replay. And they were saying, this person's cheating. I mean, look at what they're doing. This can't be true. This not happening. So I watched it a couple of times and I thought, no, that's not cheating. It's like, this just hasn't been done before. And then I've been having so much fun with it, and I'm excited to show you. And it's been working as well. Like my replays here, my attacks. Here we go. Look, I used it in Strike earlier on. 5-star, 5-star. 5-star. Been using it to push medals recently because, well, I decided that I was a bit of a scrub about like 800 medals. I'm now at 2,400, and I've been using this to push medals with, and it is working. So let me show you what we are doing here. This is it. Plain and simple. 3 detachments, each with 4 APCs, couple of supply vehicles there. And I know what you're thinking, like, yeah, I've seen APCs before. You know, what's new? Well, couple of things. Firstly, we've got fighters and a recon. I think I had those before. We've also got, for tactics, plain and simple, 8 demolitions. Why? Because demolition is just straight up broken at the moment, and you'll see how that comes into play in a minute, but that's still not it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plan on doing 2 battles to show you how this works. And the first battle I'm going to do, just going to find like a moderate base, talk through it, so I haven't got to like, bust my balls trying to do it perfectly. I can just show you relaxed and calm, show you the potential. Then I'm going to get into a second battle against like a decent base and show you that this still works, even against like higher bases. So that is the plan. I'm excited because like it's just different. It's finally something that is different to mortars or bombers. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Let's do this. Let's get into a battle now. So we're going to try and find don't even need any troop tactics blessings, by the way. We're not going to be using alliance troops. Let's get into a battle. And whilst I am finding a battle, if you could please tickle my like button, I would really appreciate that. It just helps the video reach more people. Let's have a look. Is this base? Yeah, let's do it on this base for now. Right, okay, so fairly low level base compared to obviously my level and my troop level, but this is how it's going to work, right? This is the knack. We are going to be using the demo to take out, in this case, I don't even need to, but I will. Demo to take out the missile silo and a couple of other buildings around there that we can. And then I'm going to get into it because you'll see, right, let's use demo here and you'll just see that demo just blows everything up now like that. Boom, boom, boom. And what we're going to do, APC on the corner, rally to the other corner. APC on the corner, rally to the other corner. We just use the fighters to start with to keep those APCs alive, right? So the APCs, they're just cruising, they're just making their way around the edge of the base, doing their thing, and all the while they're doing this, waves and waves of infantry are just going to keep spawning and ploughing through the base. That's it. And you might think, yeah, that's not going to work, but it does. Okay, I promise you it does. And all we need to do is just keep an eye on those APCs and just make sure. There we go. Now we're going to get some more demos in, blow some more stuff up. Keep an eye on the APCs, because when they reach the end of their little run, all we're going to do is then rally them down to like the next corner. So the trick is to keep the APCs just going down the sides of the map, never actually going into the base. And all the while, the troops from the APCs, they just do their thing. Like these infantry, if we think about how many infantry we've got at any one time here, we've got 12 APCs. Yep, 12 APCs. I've lost one, but it was 12. And each APC has 8 infantry. So at any one time, there's just 96 infantry just going into a base. And for a good 10 seconds or so, they've got protect on. Nothing's going to kill them. They're just doing their thing, right? So that's it. Match 1, game 1, done, easy. I lost 1 APC, no fighters lost, used all my demos. Like, that's it. That's it. And I don't know what it is, right, with this tactic, but I think it goes back to the Reddit post of the guy saying that they thought it was someone hacking. And I think it's just like the 15-year-old in me is just hoping that someone somewhere is going to watch one of these replays of my attack and just think the same thing. Like, what's going on here? Why is this person rallying his APCs around the edge of the map? And why is my base just dying to this? So, right, that's it, right? Now I've shown you what it does and how it works. We're just going to just rally the APCs around the edge using those detachments, use the recon and the demolitions to take out the missile silo and whatever other buildings that we can, try and get as much value with those demos as possible. That's it. So let's get into a second battle now, and we're going to try and find a harder base. Yes, let's do it. Okay. So, harder base. I'll tell you what we will do, just because, you know, why not? They're free. Doesn't cost anything. Get a couple of blessings down. Yep, that's what we want. And let's go. Let's find a base, a harder base, and I'm going to show you that like this doesn't, it doesn't seem to fail. I mean, yes, okay, it can fail. It's not like unstoppable, but like I like it, and I need you to tell me in the comments now if you think you're going to give this a go, because hopefully you're watching this thinking, yeah, that's it's different. Like, guys, we've cracked the code. Okay, we've been using APCs wrong this whole time. We don't need them going through the enemy base. They just need to run circles around the edge, send those sweet infantry in. Right, here we go. What's this? Right, automation age, 424. Let's do this. Okay, so the trick is, right, as well, just make sure you eye up your edges. Find a nice quiet edge. So there's a nice quiet edge. There's a nice little strip. And there's a nice little strip. Yeah, maybe we could, yeah, we're going to do, so sometimes what I like to do is I like to double up my strippage, okay, and I'll explain what that means more in a minute, but let's get into this. So demo is broken. We're just going to blow everything up as much as we can here, okay, and we can take out a couple of those. Good, right, and now we're going to go down from here to here, and we're going to double up this one strip. So what do I mean by that? I mean we're going to have 2 detachments going down the same side, okay? And the reason for that is because we want to try and get a nice little quick victory here. We're going to get the supply vehicles going close to them. We're going to get the generals down here as well. Send that big red button. Here we go. And we just want to keep the APCs. Oh, I've lost a detachment of APCs already, but that's fine. That doesn't matter, because that is the thing with APCs, right? You think you're out on your luck, you think like it's game over, but actually no. They just keep pumping out troops, and I've still got 8, and that's still 8 times 8, which is 64. I've still got 64 going. Well, we're going to bring this one back over here. Where's that one gone? He's there. We're going to send you over there. And look, the troops, they're just doing their thing. They just keep marching. Like when one dies, another one comes and takes its place, okay? And yes, this guy's base wasn't the best, but like the layout was pretty, you know, pretty simple layout, and like there was a few buildings exposed, but like the infantry, I have lost 4 of my APCs, and they are still like, there's no, this is a guaranteed 5-star, okay? Like, I don't know what else to say. All you got to do is just keep your APCs, go around the edge of the base, love those detachments. You can go over there. We'll just use those fighters and the recon to take out any defenders. And that's it. Good game. Yeah, we've been using APCs wrong this whole time, okay? And this is what we need to do from now on whenever we use APCs. If you want to see me use this in a World War battle, comment below. I'll do my next video. I will try and use this in a World War battle. I'll do some strikes with it, because this is just fun. It's different, and it's nice. It's refreshing. So get those APCs, go around the edge of the base, have a bit of fun, and let me know in the comments if you're going to try this. Okay, right, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I make content for DomiNations, that's what I do. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. See you in the next one. Peace out. Oh dear.